It's a story done by our senior political affairs reporter, Chris Sairu, on the 29th of April, just helping us appreciate some of the challenges that legislators go through in Parliament buildings here in the country. And of course, just getting you thinking, if our own legislators are going through such problems, what happens to the rest of the people in the country who are living with disabilities? This coming at a time when the world is currently attending the Global Disability Summit that is currently ongoing in London, being co-hosted by the UK and Kenya. And joining me live from the Parliament buildings is a Westlands Member of Parliament, Tim Wanyonyi. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us here on KTN News Desk. The fact that Kenya is co-hosting this summit in London, what does this mean for you, one, as a legislator, and two, as a person living with disability?
I think it's a great opportunity for us as a country to express ourselves on the issues affecting people living with disability. And this is not just about members of parliament, it's about the entire population of people living with disability, how they can access services, how can they access opportunities within the government, how can we empower them, how can we make sure that these children with disability access education and services from the government. And this is a very great opportunity for us, given the opportunity that we are also actually co-hosting this summit.
I
believe that is one of the things that...
Yes.
Okay.
Do you envision this yielding fruit for Kenyans?
Yes, I think it will, because that is a very huge platform, and it will articulate issues that we have been talking about many times, and now that is on the international platform. I think the country will be more, the exposure is big and huge, and I believe the delegation that is in London is competent enough that they can present our issues properly, and then let us address them even from our own local level and also at the international level.
What are some of these issues that you hope will be well articulated in this particular conference?
The issues to do with empowerment of people with disability. For example, in the market, in the employment sector, people with disability are lacking. They are not there, and we have people with disability who have qualified, and it's only that most employers do not trust that they can employ a person with disability, because most of them think that it will be expensive to have a person with disability at a workplace. The other issue is issue to do with accessibility to many opportunities of people with disability. For example, access to public transport, access to buildings, access to employment, access to education. These are some of the fundamental rights that we need to address very seriously, so that we can have people with disability, those who want to engage into an outdoor activities, they should not have any hindrance in their way. If somebody wants to travel from, for example, one point to the other, most people have to use public transport, but our public transport are not accessible to people with disability. If a person with disability wants to access services from any public sector, for example, a public office, you find sometimes you get there and you are unable to get in because the accessibility is not properly done. And this, we give a very good example even at Parliament here. When you come to Parliament, we have issues of accessibility, because when you go to our chambers, you go to where we sit as legislators, we are kind of feel that we are not being given the right chance to express ourselves. We have done it, but very few people listen to what we say.
All right, I want us to quickly